Hello and welcome back to Kelly60 Plays Live. Today we're playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, and last time, well, we continued doing some of the bring in alien races to, or xenoform races to, or species to New LA. Was the majority of what I did, as well as some basic normal missions. This time we are continuing on. But first, I did forget to do some things, but working on some other additional level 50 Skells. Something I'm planning on buying a good chunk of. Apparently I actually got some things worth bidding. I don't really have much in terms of some of these other items, but I'll try and use what I can. We'll have V6 range. Ooh. I think that might be good. Okay, there's that one. Change this one out here. Put it on you. And this one I probably can't do much for. Yeah, this one kind of wants a specific variant. Oh. No. Well, yes. Might be slightly counterintuitive, but it brings up some of the resistances. And once again, I don't have gear. Do I have any other 50s that are not the, oh, yes, the urban. Once again, don't really have anything worth trading out on this guy, so at the moment. Well, I say that. I am going to buy some weapons. I'm finally going to upgrade some weapons. Because I've been, unfortunately, rocking some level 30 stuff. Specifically, shields. Oh, oops. That one. Not the claymore. 1, 2. Okay. Not my art, so I don't have to deal with art. Layla. You are getting the new level 50 guitar. Still don't know about that color choice. I might swap it back. I will go over what I've been kind of attempting. This will be my central up. The verses. This is why I got the evade up. And why the other beam shield is there for thermal up. Fair weapon, 1 beam saber. As a javelin. Okay. Since it does have the javelin, though, that means it is getting the melee equipment. And also the other beam saber. This one might get changed out for colors later, but currently that... I can go over this now. For a plan I have at the moment for this game is having essentially a set of 50 Skells per character. And that's why, specifically, the Layla and the verses are colored the way they do. They were originally on Irina and Elma, respectively, based on their initial starting armor. The Urban was essentially customized to look like the specialty Skell that's in the out front of the Outfitter's hangar, which is typically what Alexa uses. That will be swapped for a specific suit later, which is the same color scheme. Well, almost same color scheme. I will modify it slightly when it comes to it. But there are a lot of more quests to do this time. And so it is time to get them done. And unlike other times I've done this scenario, I am going through them each, one by one. Despite technically probably being able to go through it quickly, I have a feeling it will be faster to do it all at once. Do each one at a time, so that I can do certain things involving a certain other portion of the game. Or at least on the recording side, so that I can put a timestamp if someone is looking for that mission. Well, obviously, if you devulcanize something like that, you're going to hurt yourself. And we still have a ton of collection work left. What am I going to do about this mess? I'm flattered you would ask. So many of you humans really are kind. We are Zarubogan. We Zarubogan are beginning a new initiative concerning this city's tent. Your kind discards it as unnecessary, but it is the source of life for us. This is why we have begun a collection service. All was going well until my friend decided to the Volton size called a hamburger from that restaurant. I'm afraid he's out cold. His own fault, really. Even a idiot knows everything but Volton is swimming with impurities. Now I'm responsible for collecting more Volton from the people here than I possibly can by myself. Such a bother. I was just trying to figure out a plan when you arrived. I don't suppose you would be willing to help me. As a resident, you know the city well. With your help, I could be done in no time. I would really like to make this new initiative succeed, and working together with you would make it even better. Hazardous container from Jeffrey at the hangar in the administrative district. Fuel cell from Graham, commercial or industrial. And toxic chemical bomb from Puffin in starboard side of the Mount-on ship. So then, you must speak with a doctor named Jeffrey, a recycling operator named Graham, and a Monon named Puffin. Please gather Volton from all three of them. Oh, and be careful when handling it. Volton is to you what that hamburger was to my dumb, unconscious friend. Not at all, it is we who must thank you. If you did not share your supply of Volton with us, we would not be able to go on living. Once you have all three loads, please hurry back with them. Since Graham is right there, I'm gonna wait. Oh, no, he's in the hangar. Why am I up here? Yeah, part of the build I am trying to... Or, back on the Skell. Currently I'm trying to run a very specific version of the builds. When it comes to colors. Specifically the visors are either a traditional sense, or it's going to be the eye color of the character. Depends on the issue. That's why I was like, I still don't know if I like that color for the Layla, because it's supposed to be on the Arena's color, and it's like this faded grayish gold that, or a grayish yellow that doesn't work. Last, Shiraton's running late, and I really need to get this stuff dealt with soon. Ah, perfect. The cold storage facility is nearly overflowing with used test samples and all kinds of other nasty things. I'm quite eager to get it all disposed of, so here, take this capsule. And you're sure the Sarubogan can purify all this toxic material? Even the Manon can't do that, and they possess all manner of advanced technology. We'll do as promised. And so that's some ability. I'd be curious to watch them at work sometime. I'll finish up a few things here and then pay Shiraton a visit and see this devolitizing thing firsthand. You say he's by Rosmos? Ah, excellent. I'll go look for him there. What I don't get for the Skells is why they made the... I think they turned up the booster for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. I'm expecting to buy something. So nothing there. Can't remember when you can finally do that all. Because I know there's a platinum. Pfeffin. Hello, are you the human delivering the shipment to Shiraton? I'm very, very glad to see you. Things are a bit interesting right now. See, I was developing a new weapon, but I accidentally wound up making an extra lethal poison bomb. Chemistry, am I right? I have no use for it, but it's not really the sort of thing I can just put out with the recycling, you know? I was really in quite the bind. Life is so much easier since Shiraton and his friends started collecting stuff, you know? Inquire as to why Pfeffin isn't selling his bomb if it's so powerful. That is the same question Roselle asked me, didn't she? Do you know her? Roselle, the blade operative? She asked me if I would let her sell it to people, which seems a bit odd, doesn't it? But Malon technology is clean, you know? And we have no use for anything that nasty. I'll be careful never to make anything like it again, even by accident. I'm trusting that you'll make sure it's destroyed. You will do that, right? Here you go. I'm so grateful. So, see you around, perhaps? Okay. Thankfully did not accidentally set off another item. I'm not in a Skell in here though, so that's probably helpful. Answer, Graham is not here. That means I have to go all the way to North Founders Street, just so that I can purposely avoid setting another item off. I assume industrial is if it's offline. Cars are like Skells. If you get them insured, you'll be covered even if you get wrecked. Or you do have insurance, right?
I've been waiting.
Are you here to pick up that fuel cell for the Zarubagan? Oh, thank heavens. I bought a curious alien machine from a blade, but got more than I bargained for. The way the fuel cell powering is designed, one little slip and this whole neighborhood would be uninhabitable. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Here you are. You hand it carefully now. Oh, and do you know a blade by the name of Roselle? She's been asking around about Shiraton and the Thorubagan. She's rather persistent. And when she left, she told me to call her the next time I had something that I didn't know how to dispose of. Handed me a business card and everything. Probe. He asked how many people the Zarubagan were gathering these sorts of waste materials from, things like that. He was also extremely eager to know how they processed the stuff. But I found her to be suspicious as all get out, so I didn't tell her a thing. If you're headed to see Shiraton, tell him to watch out for that Roselle woman. I have no idea who she is or what she's up to, but my gut tells me that it ain't good. Oh, auto cutscene. Wait, you're Shiraton's helper, right? Terrible news, he's been kidnapped. Came here hoping to get the chance to watch him do his devoltanizing thing, but when I arrived he was arguing with a very suspicious woman. And all of a sudden she threw him into a trailer and drove out of the city. What was the argument about? Sounded like she was demanding that Shiraton hand over his backpack and the staff he was holding. It was quite threatening. I'm ashamed to say I was frozen with fear until she drove off. The trailer headed out the east gate, cutting east across Primordia. Crazy stunt like that could undermine the relationship we've managed to build with the Zarubagan. Can you head out into Primoria and help Shiraton? Of course. How did I manage to miss the Ovis and you not? It was green until it wasn't. There's a Skell. Oh, that is amazing. It's really just like they said. Poisons, pollutants, toxic wastes, all gone. Just poof. Business applications are simply massive. You can forget about me working another day as a blade, I'll tell you that much. You in the same line of work, or are you out here on some search mission? Well, I've got surveying this place covered, so you can hurry and move along. Why did you kidnap the poor man? Sorry, but this one's too juicy. I'm not sharing. And if you came here hoping to steal the golden goose out from under me, I've got bad news for you. You're not going to leave this place alive. I've got too much writing on this. Seriously? What's with the urbans and fighting? Looks like I was right to bring the old girl with me. Let's go, Gold Courage. Ah? That is not gold!
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
Wear them down from the distance. I'll make sure to leave a dent. No, you did it. Triple them and pile on the hits. It's sure to work now. Rising blade.
This is where some of the difficulty from the original game is going to make this game slightly easier. Because this was supposed to be designed with the idea that you still have party members under level, at a lower level, and now it's not. Everyone's level 53. Your gear might not be that level, so it balances out partially there. Seriously, you just asked. Just go into executioner. There it goes. Gold Courage down. Don't need much help. Unreal, you scrapped my Gold Courage. Do you have any idea how much money I sink into customizing her? Phew, devoltinization complete. There is something wrong? What is everyone doing here? Have you come with the Voltin you collect me? Oh, this is an excellent sampling. Just lovely. And it's nice of you to bring it all this way. Thank you so much. What's that? You came to rescue me? Or was that a kidnapping? No, there's no kidnapping. Perish the True, we had a bit of a misunderstanding at the start, but no, everything is fine. She treated me to a huge supply of excellent Volton. It was really most generous of her. No, Rosella's a dear friend. And what a space cadet. So, you're the guy here. No kidnapping here. Maybe we can pretend this never happened. I'm sorry for attacking you out of nowhere like that. That's totally my bad. Look, I'll even let you in a piece of the jackpot if you forget about it. Technically, by definition, she did kidnap him. What is the correct answer here? Hmm. I'll break a little. Glad you asked. So New LA produces more hazardous stuff than it can deal with. That's what the Zurbagan call Voltant. So it's basically just random toxic garbage. Anyway, people pay good money for someone to come take care of it for them. Really good money, so we charge them a fortune, collect the stuff up, and get the Zurbagan to deal with it for free. Boom, profit. Perfect, right? Guaranteed to make a fortune. Grab this guy so I can get him to process this stuff. But that was super wrong of me. I get that now. I promise I won't. Promise not to be so forceful next time. From here on, this is above board business and he's an official employee, so what do you say? Let me off the hook this one? I'll make it worth your while. There's good money in turning a blind eye every now and again, right? Refused. Why does it really want me to charge throw a kidnapping charge? Hmm. What technically would it count as? That's actually the better question. Or technically, it would. Hmm. I genuinely don't know. Because, yes, is it kidnapping? Yes. Technically was done pre-consent of will. However, once it was done, he was no harm to him was done, and sounds like kidnapping with a mix of Stockholm syndrome. And technically, we just put him back where he came from. So it's a mixture of technically, if it becomes an above ground business, sure. But it feels weird. technically a benefit to the Zarubagan. Technically, it's weird. It's a very weird catch-22. It could have just been asked. Is the issue. Like, hey, I have a giant pile of stuff. I need. It's okay if I bring you over there to do it. I'm thinking of also maybe making a business out of it and with you as one of the employees. I think it's still a kidnapping charge. I guess this is where this ride ends. Alright, fine. At least let me turn myself in. Maybe it will help me lighten my sentence a little. And I was it was so close to taste it. Using these guys to build a company, making fat stacks. I would have had a arm of guys clamoring for my affections. And this sucks. If there had been some problem, I suppose you humans have your shares of troubles. In any case, the new initiative is off to a great start. New LA has a lot of Volton to give, and I aim to be there to de-Voltonize the lot of it. Thanks for your cooperation. I'm going to head back to the city. Maybe I'll see you there. I at least chose to hear it out and then make a decision. Technically it is kidnapping, so I'm going to treat it as such. Because there is clearly a better way to get it done. I love watching the AI not know how to drive a Skell. Yeah, I could just warp. Everything in the industrial district is done already, so for that. Okay, 2 more. Oh, no, there's one I'm missing. I haven't picked up that one. It's sitting there. Pardon me, but are you one of the blade-type people? Who doesn't your office accept work from lowly outsider races such as mine? Confirm. Help anyone who needs it. Such boundless generosity. Then I have a request if you would like to hear it. One of my people named Arsentkian departed for Noctilum a short while ago. While it is true that area is a source of high-grade Voltant, Mira is a very different world from our home planet of Badun. I fear he will be killed by the creatures of those woods. Therefore, I'm in need of someone to bring him back to the city as soon and safely as possible. Why did he go to Noctilum? An excellent question that evinces calm, rational professionalism. You blades certainly do live up to your reputation. These Zarubagan exist solely to de-Voltonize those areas of the world which have gone Voltan. Whenever we hear of a place where Voltan is spreading, we cannot help but go there. If, for example, you were presented with a plate of food after days of fasting, might you not instinctively rush toward it? That state is the exception for your kind. For us, it is ever constant. Keeping those urges in check among our people was my responsibility as director of planning. But Arsenican left to obey the voice of Gulbog, which is etched within his flesh. He is faithful to his calling and a cherished member of my tribe. Will you help me keep him safe? Yeah. I am in your debt. I believe he is headed for the vitriol cesspool in Noctilum. I beg of you, protect the life of my friend and fellow child of Gulbaga. Oh, not again. Wrong button. LY is not that button. What even is LY? Which game was I playing that requires L and Y to be pressed simultaneously? I've been playing this game for a week straight. Only dangerous thing here. Oh. Ah, the Volton is racing through my body. Everything is becoming clearer. Growing whiter, growing closer, glowing closer to that apex. See what happened. Yes, just a little more, just a little more.
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
Deploying shield. Let's be
I never re-equipped the left shield.
Look out below.
There's only a quick
For you to win back.
second range.
I am really glad you're in sorry.
Now we can
You're not going anywhere.
Sorry, but would you be weaker
This
now?
forehead is what you call special.
Ooh!
Special.
Step in and drive them back. I'm powering up. Deploy powering up.
Like the new merchandise?
At this point, I can just keep doing that. I don't need a lot of these items. Phew, that was a devoltinization that touched the very core of my soul. Who are you, and what are you doing in such a place as this? Eva, mighty Saya, arsenic Ken's obliviousness. Fill in on the situation. You came here to protect me at Procloliferan's request. Interesting. What? I was attacked by an indigene? I'm terribly sorry. During the devoltinizing process, my focus is so narrow that I frequently lose sight of my surroundings. Thank you for the very thorough explanation. I now understand that I owe you my life. Thank you. I will return to New LA at once. I have caused some trouble for my people. Perhaps I will pick them some poisonous mushrooms on the way back as recompense. Man, that was super easy. I wonder. No, that's my papal and other thing. And other related hunting quests. Oh, before I forget, where's that second shield? Should... Nope, hasn't gone through yet.
By the way.
My soul feels so desiccated. I must devulcanize the impurities of this world. No, must stay strong. Though as soon as I let my guard down, I feel myself ready to wander. Arsenic can? Golbaga did not grant you life so you might cavalry risk it. Yes, of course. I will restrict myself to what Voltan I can find within the city. And yet, the Voltant of the planet calls to me. No, must stay strong. Must stay strong. Thank you so very much, Brave Blade. Arsenic can told me all about what that happened. As director of planning for Baden's Earth-Free Sea Block, allow me to present you with this. It is a humble sign of my gratitude for preserving the life of a child of Golbag. I do not suppose it is prudent for me to say this as director of planning, but I understand why Arsenic felt as he did. Our homeworld, Bedun, was a paradise covered in a dense voltant. Fear may simply be too clean for my kind to survive here. We are working to suppress our appetites, but as with any hunger, the longer they are ignored, the stronger they become. Fortunately, you humans seem to be veritable geniuses at producing voltant. If you will have us, I will attempt to sustain my people on the bounty of your city. That's a weird thing.
Adorable, right? What a pickle, huh?
What are you trying to repair? Oh, you're also the curious type. Well, I thought I would try my hand at repairing the backpack Pharaon is always wearing, you know? But sadly, I'm at something of an impasse. I was hoping you might be able to shed some light on the subject. These Zarubagan used to strip contaminants from Voltant to ensure we devulcanize any uniform untainted purities. Only uniform untainted purities. If compromised by other substances, the process could be fatal. This is why it is most urgent that the backpack be repaired. Might be able to do with an all-purpose plug, maybe. That's where you can come in. Could I convince you to find one for me? My friend life hangs in balance on this repair job. You see? Or it very well might at any rate. Will you help me fix this backpack? Galore and others in Noctilum. Back to Noctilum.
By the way,
This is Primordia, not Noctilum. And an area I have yet to really deal with because it's still 40 to 50.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
Oh no, there's still one there. And let's actually go for the one that's in Noctilum. Only issue with the tracking system, and this is something I also put to the follow ball having issues with it, is it looks for the most optimal spot, not if it is optimal for your level. So, This is the guy.
Melee attacks next.
Time to fuck
We're
off.
anyway.
Like the new
Look out
merchandise.
below.
We'll put
Time
a
for you
stop
to
on
win
them.
Oh. Didn't get anything.
Be careful.
I only need one, so I'm willing to go through most of this.
Victory is ours. I don't belong on a battlefield.
You know what? Yeah, give me the level 30 items. I can at least modify things and sell as needed. Make as powerful of a Skell as possible. Oh, nope, that is not a Galore. I think the Galores are only level 30? Then gotta reset the area.
Time to fuck around.
Game and set.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, I need a lot of money just due to the fact that I'm planning on buying a Skell for every character. Because, at least every level 50 character.
Look out below. Game and set. I don't belong on a battlefield.
Oh, it's reading these guys. Once these two are down. Is level 60, I'm probably just gonna make every Skell once out of the level 60 set. And that's not enough for every character. I also don't modify those much at all. I run them as pretty much as is. Just something I try to do to maintain the challenge and also remember what that build is.
Like the new merchandise. Time to fuck it down.
Game and set.
Make something based on the build versus level 50 where I might build something based on the character. Sometimes this will mix, but not always. While I'm here. I finally got everything I needed. Ugh. That's the second one in 2 streams.
Adorable, right?
Just between us.
Looking at chat. Nope. This is why I don't have a chat box. Any luck finding that all-purpose plug? I have a decent grasp on the backpack's general design at this point, you know? So once I receive that plug, I should probably have it working again in no time. That's the one. I'll start the repairs immediately. I think there was a voltant leak inside the backpack, which probably explains the odd smell, doesn't it? Does it look like you can fix it? That would be wonderful. You're always so nice to me. Are all men on this kind? Probably not, unlike you, serious Zarubagan. the Manon tend to space out on promises, you know? You might have a better idea about all this, actually. How do we Manon seem to a human like you? I'm more positive, but absolutely, I couldn't find anyone so eager to help me even among my own people. I may just have to add you to that list as well. Has anyone ever mentioned you have a certain Manon-ness about you? Well, I feel that a sincere Zaru Bagan like you is easier to get along with than most of my colleagues, if that makes sense. And there, okay? The repairs are done. Only ask that you treat it with with a little more care. That's strange. Body not responding. No, she won't get up. What? What could have happened? Asking if it's possible to, inhale and volant. You're right. She said it was leaking from the backpack, didn't she? He's been pouring over it this whole time with barely any breaks. She must have been exposed. Sorry to ask more of this, but is there any way you could go to Cauldros and look for a couple of molted mums and some ore called perihelion platinum? Perihelion platinum is not Cauldros. I can make a devoltizing extract from them that should be able to save Noche? Please, she was the first friend I made here in the city. If I killed her, and with sacred voltant no less, I just couldn't bear it. Okay. The thing I don't have is the, runaround item. I will have to immediately leave the area, though, because, this area is completely hostile. I'm just gonna pick up everything still anyways in case I need more of it for a later quest. And while I'm here, I guess. In case I just randomly picked something up, I did not. Good. Getting close. Second page finished. Oh, nope. I'm missing the Primordia. One. Okay. I didn't realize the Primordia. I wasn't paying attention that the Primordia one wasn't finished. Getting super close on some of these, though. Actually, I think it took me... I think, honestly, traversing the upper map and skipping over into using the quick map option are about the same time. So it doesn't matter which one you really use. It might be like a difference of a second. Speedrunning? Sure. One way or the other. But one just feels a little faster. Have you found the molted mums and the perihelion platinum? The color's draining from her face. She's weakening. Here you go, from my good stores of perihelion. Platinum. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. I'll just absorb those into me. I can feel the voltage surging inside me. I won't let my friend die. There, if I give this to Noche, she should improve. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Was I sleeping? Better to worry. More refreshed and awake than I have been in a long while after that nap. Should I feel differently? That means the Volton was successfully removed. I'm so glad. Feel like I'm missing something here, but I guess it sounds like everything worked out. Oh, it's the backpack working fair on no problems? It's perfect, thank you. And you're sure your body feels alright? Better than ever, probably thanks to that big nap I took, don't you think? Guess we both owe Cross for all his help. Oh, yes, of course, you have my thanks. Here's a little something to show our gratitude, if that's alright. And I've learned my lesson. From here on out, I'll be extra thorough about maintaining my backpack. It could turn into a major tragedy if it started leaking Volton in the middle of New LA. You're like Noche, always worrying more about me than yourself. Still, thank you, but there's no need to worry. We take pride in these bodies we've been granted by Golbaga. They will hold, and we never consider our mission a burden. If anything, I'm eager to go out there and devoltanize more. That is a largely foreign sentiment to me, but if you can go about your work happy and healthy, I suppose that's all that matters, isn't it? And then we come home to the city and all the wonderful friends we've made here. Yes, our Sarubagan will be just fine.
Truth be told, we saw this coming.
Over! Solution, and one other. Welcome, garbage you got down, haunted by hazmat? Oh then, worry no more, my trusty friend. Our humble waste processing units have you covered. I'm the director here, name's Liza. Don't need anything disposed of, whatever you got, our old hydrotemp furnace will make it go away. Unfortunately, all set for now. Ooh, an organized guide, place for everything and so on and so forth. I like it. Most blade quarters are practically bursting with junk they brought in from the field. They're pretty much Mira's super hoarders. As soon as we got this place working, they were lining up at the door with all kinds of unspeakable garbage. Honestly, I don't know where you guys even find some of this stuff. But we're way understaffed, so if I don't hire someone soon, we'll never catch up. Human, alien, whoever, I don't care so long as they're good. Oh wait, actually, you seem like an expert. I bet you just about all there is to know about the different newfound races, huh? So then, know any if I would be especially good fit in a career in waste management, please. Napalm would be a natural. No, they're money grubber. Manon, maybe. Gorobagan with joking. Wait, the creepy mask guys? They're like a mystery wrapped in a thing I totally don't know anything about. You sure they're, you know, trustworthy? Sounds like something to look into extensively during my copious amounts of free weekend time. Ah, kidding. Forget that noise, I'll trust you. Alright, I'll go pay them a visit and see if I can't scout someone for the plant. Fairly Director, I have news. So much garbage came in that I lost track of duties. Then waste unit became angry, started spitting smoke. It looks bad. Wanda, what? It's overheating. When? Why did you let it get this bad before doing something? I did a lot of things. I hit the machine many times. Then I shoved jammed trash very hard. Oh, for the love of, this hiring is an HR disaster. I blame myself. Okay, I'll go scramble to find an emergency hire. Meanwhile, you get to help out. I need you to use Frontier Nav and get me 3 hunks of Everfreeze ore for coolant, okay? Oh, and if you run into trouble finding any, 10 bits of Gigatos copper should also work. Why do I think I have both of these? You'll do it, right? Because honestly, a huge flood of pollutants is going to spill into the city if you don't. So yeah, pretty much have to. Oh, and the sooner, the better, obviously. We were so close to the diner, too. If that gets contaminated, I'm going to get chewed out 6 ways from Sunday.
Hi.
Ah, perfect. Did you get the Everfreeze ore or Chiquito's copper? They won't fix the problem, but they'll make it a lot better. Oh, that's cold. But yeah, okay, great. This should bring down the temperature on the unit. Thanks. Oh, and bonus thanks for the advice. I scouted some Zarubagan, just like you said, and as soon as they turned up, they zapped all the contaminants out of the air. Smoke used to be billowing out like gangbusters, but it should be returning to normal soon. Nikian and Tracolo are amazing, aren't you guys? Honestly, they're like garbage wizards. Ah, you are the Blade I met previously. I did not know you were acquainted with Liza. I was given given the opportunity to devoltanize some exceptionally nice Volton here. It has been long since I felt so sated. This place is akin to Golbaga's Garden of Bounty, our homeworld of Badun. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds great. Give Liz a thorough lesson in Zarubagan lingo. Yeah, if you don't stop right now, I'm going to Golbaga your Volton right into the Zarubagan. That's funny. Sorry, but I can't. I just can't take any more. Okay, I've decided to give up ever understanding your weird jargon. But seriously, thanks for everything. From me, but also, hello. Das Benno, technical advisor for this place? Yes, well, I would like you to have this. Even with a full arsenal of Monon Tech, I couldn't have made all of this clean, you know. But then the Sarubungan came in and just did it somehow. Yeah, what he said. You and those Sarubagan saved this place and the city. And I didn't get yelled at. I guess that's the best point. I didn't get yelled at. Oh, I didn't have enough of the Jagatos copper. Apparently you need a tad. That's why I didn't even show up. The Everfreeze ore is definitely the better option, though. Pardon me, but I have a question. I have heard that the Blades are split among a number of different divisions. So then, if I needed help searching for someone, which division would be best to ask? The missing are not human, if that matters. Technically, it's all. This should have been just say technically all. One is better than the other, sure. think mediators are better. The mediators I see, with their experience in resolving conflicts lost across racial lines, they should be more than qualified. Thank you, you sound quite knowledgeable. Might you be a blade operative yourself? If you wouldn't mind, could I have a moment of more of your time? I'm looking for a trailer that headed out into Primordia to dig up Bolton. Another Zarubagan named Volkaran was driving it. He is young, a little airheaded to be honest. This is his first expedition, so I told him to check in periodically with status reports. But I have not heard a thing. I assume he is fine, but accidents do happen. Is there any chance that any way I could convince you to go check on him? Thank you. The success of this expedition could have a large influence on our Volton stores. As such, this is about more than just Silkeren's safety. It actually affects all Zarubagan, so I am quite grateful for your help. Silkeren's excavation site was the North Point Beach in Primordia. I suggest starting your search there. Cutscene. Narc, I am asleep. Intervene. I had a strange sensation. I was just telling someone about how I was trying to sleep. Was that a dream? Is that what dreams are? That was my first one. How very human of me. And what is it you're doing there? Vigil Forfaxes wander this area, so it's not the sort of place you just want to be standing around. There, for instance, just look to the left. Will you be finding them now? Good luck to you. I'll be cheering you on from inside my car. A car enthusiast. I can't see.
Wear them down from a distance. Of course.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Executioner! We're in a good position. Move in! Is this my big chance? Come on, get out.
Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button.
I'll run with this. Bring it along. It's sure to work now. Executioner! Executioner! Rising? I can still do this alone. Tornado blade! Defensive stance! Sliding strike! It's not over yet! Executioner!
Okay. It might be because I'm taking too long.
Rising blade! True stream edge!
My entire party just said, we can't do this type of combat. Only you can.
Rising blade! We're in a good position. Move in!
All my things were on cooldown. Oh, that was rather impressive. I feel wide awake after watching that display. So once again, what is it you are doing here? Just wandering the land, beating up indigents in order to quell your violent urges? I was sent to help you. That was an attempt at the deadpan humor you humans are so fond of. Do not, as your kind says, leave me hanging here. So what? Did Horonolderon send you to monitor me? Now that I think of it, he did tell me to report in with every little detail, but I didn't think that was really necessary, so I haven't bothered. What was I doing here? I just had just acquired some exceptionally potent Voltant, so I was treating myself to a rest. Alright, if you're in such a hurry, I'll set out. That Horonolderon is such a worrier. I like how there are portions of the other species xenoforms that are just getting used to actually being associated with humans. It's just that really nice touch. Gokulin, what happened to the trailer? You had been filling it with all the Voltant you dug up, correct? So where? Hold on, are you familiar with the human rhetorical device called a metaphor? Perhaps you would like to hear a metaphor that expresses my current situation. What are you babbling about? There's no such time for such nonsense. Ah, the one from Primordia. Lately I've been working to master the concept of the human metaphor. Might you have a moment to chat with me? Wonderful. Horonolderon is running about in a panic and won't listen to me. Let us just say that metaphorically speaking, a human in a black mask suddenly jumped out in front of the trailer I was driving. He then metaphorically told me he was planning to use the Voltant we'd gathered to destroy New LA. Finally, that clearly volatile human metaphorically drove off in the trailer, which contains Voltant strong enough to knock you humans out in just one whiff. Is that bad? Metaphorically, of course. That is not how it works. So explaining what actually happened to me in real life does not count as a metaphor. I see. Humans' conversation is a tricky thing. In any case, that concludes my chat. Yeah, so we still need to figure out how to deal with this stolen Voltant problem. As if, for example, that Voltant were scattered about the city, many of its residents would die. And that would be a most tragic scene. Yes, that was totally a metaphor. Endure. Unfortunately, I have no means to resolve the situation. If this incident represents a problem for you, perhaps you might begin by asking around for information. The blade called Piers, for example, is quite close with us, Sarubagan. If you spoke with him, perhaps you could shed some light on the situation. And by light, I mean information. I am clearly well on my way to mastering metaphor. My own genius terrifies me sometimes. You have my respect, Ross. Even among the Sarubangan, there are very few who can stand to talk with Sokran. I am sorry. I promise to repay this debt soon. For now, please help us stop this from happening. in their right mind would pull a prank like this when everyone's banding together just to get by? I don't know who it is, but they've got some seriously poor taste in joke. Wait, what? Someone stole it from the Zarubagan? Are you serious? Oh, you just connected two dots I really didn't want to see connected. Oh, sorry, some crackpot calling themselves the Light of Judgment sent a warning to Blade headquarters. Said they were going to kill everyone in New LA at blah de blah blah. It was such an overblown threat, but I figured it had to be planked, but now... Damn it, it looks like we've got an actual terrorist on our hands. What's that? You're also searching for whoever is behind us. Here then, take a listen to the threat they sent in. Maybe it'll give you something to go on. I stand now in the headwaters of all life. I invite all incompetent blades to come find me. If you fail, final judgment will be passed on all, and New LA will become a city of the dead. This guy's clearly out of his freaking gourd. Still, we're in a race against time. Let's split up and search. Headwaters of all life. What the hell does that even mean? Good thing it tells me, and it's not just an off-the-record riddle. It did not immediately kick back onto me. Well, I think I found our target. I have become a metaphorical god. The time is nigh to clean these filthy clockwork lives with holy Volton. And now, okay, come on, you can do this. Just dump this stuff in the reservoir already. You can do this. What are you doing here? Oh, I see. You figured out the message I sent. Seems some blades aren't total idiots after all. So be it. This is my grand show, and what's a show without a metaphorical audience? Now, watch in horror as I throw the Volton in, and all the fakes in the city who can drink it and go to hell in a riving dance of purest agony. You idiot, it's too late for that. Now, I've come this far and there's no going back. If jumping off a metaphorical cliff where is the only way to save your life, you'd do it. No, I've come too far. And all that's left is to throw this holy Volton tin. I'm going to do it. I have to. I'm totally doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm throwing it in. I'm throwing it in. Die, die. One after the next. I'll watch you all drop up like metaphorical flies. Why is there Volton in the air? I'm feeling a bit out of sorts. I think a quick bit of devoltonizing before my nap is just what the metaphorical doctor ordered. Sucker! Oh, now that is satisfying. It's as if my stomach is metaphorically full. Wait, what are you doing out here, Cross? Ah, I see. Oh, carry on. Oh, and that's the man who taught me about metaphors, so treat him well, okay? Oh, lovely to see you. Take care. So the same Zarubagan idiot that handed over all that Voltant without question just ruined everything. Wow, I don't even care anymore. Anything, about anything. Guess I'll head back to the city and turn myself in or whatever. Sucker. I was cringing every time I said metaphor, though. Oh. Change which location it wanted me to go to. Ronaldo. Well, Cross, how did it go? Did you find any clues on the culprit? And Foscaron was settling down for a nap, so the culprit threw the Voltant, and then Foscaron Voltanized a lot of it. I had never known that what purpose Golbaga could possibly have for someone like him. But for a brief second there, I felt I finally understood. Yeah, it's an almost miraculous apathy. The sort of laziness which is able to overpower even the direst of threats. Perhaps I need to learn to be more like him. Never thought I would say that. In any case, thank you. I'm relieved this was resolved without causing any trouble for the city. This is a sign of my gratitude for saving this city and Zarubagan both. Thank you, brave Blade. Yay! Use salvage tickets, which are used in replacement of insurance if your Skell is wrecked. Oh, we got a new quest. Stop, thief, Sheraton. Oh, you're the human who helped me earlier. You could not have come at a better time. What, you're together with this jewel thief? Ha! Guess I'll put both of you behind bars. So yes, I assume that paints a fairly clear picture of my present conundrum. This Blade is treating me like a criminal for no reason at all. To a Zarubagan, jewels are just colorful dirt. Why would I steal something of no value to me? If only all humans were so understanding. Much as it pains me to drag you into this, do you think you might help me? You're the only one I can turn to. Thank you. First, I would ask you that you try talking to the Blade officer here. But are you going to tell me about this clearly suspicious Xeno is actually innocent? Ask to hear an account of what happened. Oh, what, you're playing detective now? Though I can respect the hunger to get at the truth, so I'll make an exception and fill you in. Late last night, the perp smashed the window of one of the big mansions in the ritzy part of town up ahead. He slipped in without waking the residents and stole a priceless jewel. But on his way out, he made one fatal mistake. He stepped on the tail of the sleeping dog. Little guy started barking up a storm. That woke the owners, and they called the meteors. That's where I came in. As soon as I get there, I find this mook skulking about in a freaking mask. I mean, come on, he couldn't be more obvious. This guy has got to be the guy. Okay, I can see. Huh? But how do you figure that? This wasn't even a whit of evidence in that account. What do you mean? It just feels right. Unbelievable. I never thought you were the same sort of human as this, Tracy. That sounds like... So confessing, maybe... Wait a moment. The shock of all this just jarred my memory. I saw a car depart the city from the east gate at breakneck speed around the time of the robbery you cite. At this rate, it seemed ready to head all the way to Oblivia. Please at least investigate that one thing before you come to any conclusions about me. I'm not even mad about being betrayed. I just want this one last chance. Oh. I'm saying... The issue is technically, yes, cause of relativity. Was that. Why I made my decision there. But... Also, technically... Yeah, jewel thief could... I was saying it in case, oh, maybe accidentally... Not necessarily, stole, but broke in and accidentally knocked it somewhere where they can't find it. I don't want to fight. Deep blue gem.
Hear me out.
Let me guess, no phantom car? Well, it was generous of you to check it out. Now it's time to put this madman behind bars. Wait, what? That's the stolen Jew. How do you have it? You found it in a suspicious car like he said. I guess whoever it was fled the city and wound up getting caught by indigents. Yeah, I expect this resolves the matter. You may have treated me like a common criminal for a while, but in the end you came to my aid. You have my thanks for that. Here's something for your troubles. Now I have a collection route to get back to. New LA still has mountains of Voltant waiting to be claimed. Listen, I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to judge you by the way you look. As long as I can get back to work, I am content. You were simply doing your own job. If anything, let this mishap ensure you do not make the same error in the future. Live and learn, yes? Are all his kind that nice? I just treated him like a total criminal because of his impurity. I'm just so stupid. Mistakes lead to growth. I guess we're together in that, huh? We'll have to make sure we don't make the same one again. Today I learned that a detective's instincts are no substitute for evidence. It's a lesson I won't forget. Next time I'll rely on my woman's instincts all the way. Alright, as of this moment, I'm a new woman. Anyone who looks like they're making trouble for my thoroughboggin friends is getting arrested. No. Did not learn.
Great.
I guess I am partially still guilty by it because I did agree towards the second one, but I did agree on the pretense of, oh, hey, maybe his collection route did go by that same mansion about the time when mediators started showing up. But I'm like, yes, he does have the right thing. It's one of those just, unfortunately, bad coincidences that, like, technically, yes, he's in the right spot at the wrong time, but, maybe ask the people who are talking first who the problematic group is. Okay, I can do that one. I can do Bose's way at this current moment. So let's get Bose's way out of the way. Because if I can take a small break and add a different character, and I could do that. Where's Fog sitting? Actually, almost 3 hearts, so currently, nope, I want map. I want my map. I can do Soldier of the Harriers. I can do Bose's Way, King of Fear, and The Great Divide all right now. Because they all just require Chapter 7. And there's only certain restricted characters. That's Murderous. I have to do 2 other quests, before that. So, there is that. So, first, Bose's Way, then I'll head and deal with Doug's. Bose's Way was similar, I believe, to Alexa's mission, where there should be another one after it. But are long-running quests.
Sensei, it's terrible. It's Clarissa's team. They'll all be killed if we don't do something. But what can we do? Who's going to... I mean, where can we possibly... Sensei, what do we do?
Start over from the front.
Cuts! The greater the crisis, the calmer a soldier must remain. I taught you this, did I not? Have you already forgotten what you learned under me?
No, Sensei. Right. I'll explain from the start. Do you remember Clarissa, Sensei?
I never forget a student. She was the same year as you. I heard a number of you Academy kids formed a team together. Anyway, go on.
We lost communication with them. All of a sudden, just silence.
I see. Do you know where they are?
I asked HQ to put together a search party, but they don't have anyone available.
Then I'll go look for her myself. So, can I ask you to come with me? Please. I can't break any more promises to these kids.
Promises? Wow, Sensei. You still remember that?
Of course.
Thank you, my friend. I will not forget this. You have my word.
Thank you, Sensei. And thank you, too. I know you'll do whatever it takes to bring Clarissa and the others home alive.
Bring Long Blade. Okay. Just waiting on the load screen. Oh, it's Senicula, but doesn't aggro. Vagrant does. You have to start taking out some Vagrants, though, for gear. Oh, there's a bunch of wrecked skulls.
This was a damn massacre. But where does it leave us? Hey, you've explored this region before, haven't you? Any idea where Clarissa and her crew could be?
This looks like ganglion work.
I can't imagine indigents would be capable of this. But the ganglion? Very possible. And if so, they may have taken their prisoners to a nearby base. These are the benefits of a partner with experience. Let's make for the nearest base. Clarissa's waiting.
Hopefully. Fortunately, that's the closest base, and it didn't have anything.
This warhead is melee attacks next.
I don't feel like fighting. It never gets old. It really does not get old with that. Just point, click. Yeah, part of the reason I also did that is because that was still going to take on some issues.
More Earth aliens. Come to watch us kill your people?
If you lay a single finger on my student, I promise you, I'll have you begging for death.
Beg for death? Earth alien is funny.
Oh, I'm serious as the grave. Have you had the guts to try me?
Then come. Save your friend. If you can. If you make it to me, I will release her.
Don't do it! He killed them all! He'll never keep his word. He...
Silence, Earth alien. Believe or not, choice is yours. But if you flee, she dies.
Let's go. I'll not see another student of mine murdered by some xeno animal.
Okay. Where's your rescue party? Oh. Run the gauntlet. Where's the next staircase start? These things are the worst. Oh. Let you look.
Look who arrives. Funny Earth alien stronger than expected. Silence! Wait your turn. All Earth aliens will be butchered in time. But first... So much for show of suffering. Earth aliens are frail. Die too quickly.
Damn you! Xeno scum! Why must you always be such monsters?
Monsters? No. Earth aliens are monsters. Now scream. Scream as we kill you.
Oh, are we
Us all who
monsters
stand against
when you
Skelly,
attack first?
scream.
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
Triple it! Triple the enemy! Now's your
First,
chance!
it's sure to
work now!
Now you sting like me!
I'm really glad you're in charge. Sliding!
Prepare to hurt!
Executioner!
Off the dark down.
Hang on. So I guess Galore survived. I just realized that says that Galore.
Arcing horn.
Triple them and pile on the hits! It's sure to work now! Executioner!
Attack and break.
I won't miss this chance.
Again.
Now you sting like these. Arcing horn.
I'll distract them while you
Shrapnel. Now us. Finish what I started.
This is improving. It's time. We're in a good position. True Stream Edge! True Stream Edge! Good. Now get in there. True Stream Edge! Man, I am really glad you're in charge. True Stream Edge!
Attack and break.
Defensive stance!
Wild smash.
It's time. I'll distract them while you blast us.
Now us. Eagle eye.
I went through my abilities too much.
It's time.
I see a weak point. Left.
Tornado blade. I'll run with this.
Off the dark down. Attack at range.
I think it's time.
Okay.
This warhead is what you
At
call
this
special.
point,
Floated like
I'm already down here.
you sting like
Bang! Finished the full quest.
I failed them. Again. Damn it. They're gone. All gone. All but Reggie. Stolen from me. What good am I? What purpose do I serve if I can't keep a single promise? Yes, of course. And you're as precious to me as any of the others. So I make the same promise I did to them on the day before the whale took flight. No matter what, I shall guard you with my life. No Xeno will ever take you from me. Do you think it's strange if I take Clarissa's dog tags? I just want something of her to live on back home.
No, Nagi still takes the dog tags. Just that one thing. I mean, we can still bring
She was
back the
one of my
body.
best and brightest. The first to earn a spot aboard the whale. That's the moment Reggie started training like mad. Most obvious crush I ever saw. He made the cut at the last minute, but only just. You're without mercy, friend. But I thank you. Such discipline keeps me on the true path. All right. I have the tags. Will you grant me a moment to offer up a prayer for the departed? I need her soul to find the peace it never had here on Mira. Thank you. It means everything to me.
Yeah,
Buddha, hear
this
my
game
prayer.
dark.
Namu Abitamaya! Sorry to keep you waiting. Let us head home.
That sucks. Guess the worst way to say it, Gate technically did give her back, just not the way we wanted. Before I go into, Doug's, let's see if there isn't a,
Hey.
off the record in mission control. I've pretty much finished most of the original that I took yesterday. Or at least enough. Um, Not that time. Nope. I'm going to assume this order requires chapter 10. Or I need to finish a couple more of these. Just to do something else for a little bit. Because I kind of, I'll be honest, feel like I'm at a spot where I can take just that kind of small break. Okay, Skell weapon. Cracker. BM, which is the standard. I tend to go electric. Okay. Leftory has a beam saber. Insectoids, mechanoids. Beam res down. Okay. Since I'm running the beam saber, that might actually be a good spare. I just want to make sure I'm putting the right weapons if I decide to back weapon. This one has my evasion up. And this one has the physical javelin. So actually, bring over here. Got Skell weapons to build. Then if cannon. 1500 fuel bypasses all resistances. That feels more of a heavy weapon. Fly hand, pretty good. Targeted boosted. Not one for a light Skell. I think I'm good with current upgrades. Everything is built. And I think that's the most important part. This squad is built, and the only other level 50 I can't even build. That I currently have available. And I don't know what to make, so time to go after more treasure chests. Or treasure. Mechanical treasure. Speaking of, there's been one I've been missing apparently right over here. I want to save the Monon ship for next session. Give my voice a little less stress. Because I'll be honest, I have been talking for a little bit. We'll say, because I tend to just do some exploration on my own time, I just try and not to hit treasure chests so that I can show them off. Or the treasure locations off. Just for record's sake. So, it does happen. But doing this now probably does need to happen at this point. Or else I'm never getting anything done. Like, quite literally, I have another quest I have to get done. That does require items that are only obtained in this. But I'm also gonna just clear out which ones I have and which ones I don't. Okay. Not as far down as I thought it would be. I do wish the minimap went one step further out. Feels like sometimes it's just one space too far in. Ooh, white whale debris. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple more locations just where I came from. Yeah, this is the area where, yeah. Alien wreckage I caught off screen. Did find a lot more spots in Oblivia, so I probably should head over there.
Deploying shield. I'll distract them while you blast them. Deploying shield. This warhead is what
Everything has been built. Time to see.
Victory is ours. You have a wall on the battlefield.
I shall take all of
Get
those.
them first.
I'm 56, oh no. Let's see, I think I found a couple more closer up where the the Leviathan is. I think Oblivia is where I really need to head out to. That and Sylvam. Nope, already got that. Oh, there's one. $50 XP, 6,000 credits. Nothing else. Four more levels, and technically I can run a better machine if I felt like it. At least for exploration, I probably would use it. Well, I'm not going to cheese those last 4 levels, though. I'm going to go through everything possible. Trying to do as much as I can before end of end of game requirements. I have defeated you once. Oh, you've got the gold crown. So that means, I think highest difficulty you can encounter the beast with. Indiging Dung. The one I don't have the 5-star for. Yet. I was partially hoping I'd actually figure out where that thing was. Maybe get the thing so I can hit some of these 5-star former level 5 field skills. Because I can't do the one on top of the ring yet. At this point, just warp to the Ingress. Oh, there's one behind me. White whale debris. Almost. Some of these items are going to contain those leg parts that are required for Yelv's thing. Yelv's final affinity mission. Let's see, how many after this set? 1, 2... Only 2. Excluding the 3 here that I don't have a person for. You know what? Because just in case, it's completely flat. Seriously, you had to trigger? Just
skills were indisputably superior.
the pooch is like, oh, there's stuff behind me. Hang on.
We floated like butterflies. Now you sting like bees. More foes come to break against me.
Okay, Rickers. What did you guys do?
I think it's time for a Skell. This warhead is what you call special.
Just wipe out this area. Bang.
Step in and drive them back. Deploy field. This warhead is what you call special. Take this.
Time to buckle down.
I missed.
Powering up. I'll distract you.
Merchandise?
After you.
Just have issues. Yes, non-Talon Drake. Dream. Just the Talon Drake is only Primordia. But this is supposed to be its Oblivion's equivalent. I feel. I think I actually can get the one for him. The kill request for that one. Oh, it's no longer purple, it is now red. I had to take something out over there. I wonder how easy it would be. Oh, I think that's a unique monster, but I have to take out still.
This warhead is. I'll distract them while you blast them.
Let's see how many get caught up in this explosion radius.
Victory is
Oh,
ours.
no, only
Your
those two.
skills were indisputably superior.
I do not need a warrior Runia. And here's another indigent dung. Jet Black Devil Wings.
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
Prediction. I'm going to assume there is a... Oh no, it's the Leaping Suit.
This warhead is. I'll blast them.
Like the new merchandise? Be at peace.
Deploying shield. Look out below. Step in and drive them back.
Like the new merchandise? More foes come to break against me. We're powering up! Time to fuck new merchandise.
I'm powering up. Deploying shield. I'll distract them while you blast them. Step in and drive them back.
Well, that was pins and needles. No. It had you on the pins and the needles.
Now don't you start correcting me on sayings. Advanced combat specs, souls, quantal R, Taurus, vivid Casca, Quantlet R. There we go. Why do you guys suck?
This warhead is I'll distract him while you blast him. Powering up! Deploying field!
What a nice hot welcome! 3 in a row! Time to buckle down. Kill! We're powering
I'll make
up.
sure to leave a
Like
dent.
the new merchandise? I see a weak point. Blast it away.
Look out below! Pins and needles.
No. It had you on the pins and the needles.
There's a couple here. At least the meth fights are... Is that a meth fight or... Probably meth fights, yeah. Don't care. That appears Skell. But it's too dark for me on my screen. It's probably a Quimova Wreckage then. I think I should be able to get Mia's next quest, but I haven't been to Sithlum for long enough to even look. Oh, white whale debris. Oh, that was the treasure for that section. What is for the segment? Ooh, a wrecked vehicle wreckage. Okay, I'm about to take out another game. I'm going to prep up a takeout of a gangland stronghold. Only if there's something I have to worry about actually triggering.
Deploying shield. Melee attacks next. Deploying shield. This warhead is what you call special. Victory is ours.
Rest in peace.
Fidian. Part of the reason I feel like I shouldn't grab certain items.
Deploying shield. Powering up. Deploying shield.
I'm going to have to return to the barracks. And either A, get a different machine and test it out, or B, spare once enough Miranum. And that's another full village. That area. Oh yes, the Skell that's sitting right here, but I keep forgetting to grab. Seriously? A G9 probe? Apparently all the research are in other spots than this one. $130,000 credits. I can do that in one. Without modifying anything else other than adding a couple research prep. And maybe finding some other specialty spot. I will say the only spot I don't think I'll be doing right now is Cliffside Cave. Or Cliffside Camp. I don't got the fuel for it for this machine. Second. Had to partially take my headphones off. And now sitting around my shoulder with very little volume out. Or, I can barely hear them because they're not directly on my ears. Anyways, I need a refill. I need to refill the Skell or pick up a different Skell and let the fuel auto recharge on its own, which I think I might do that. Because I have yet to show off the level 50 version, which is the same as the level 30 version. And is going to be better at going around anyways. Despite the fact that I swapped things, it's the exact same fuel output that I was just at. So what was the point? I'm gonna go around the immediate area for the spot here, but I don't think we're finding anything. Okay, lied. That's not in the camp. How's that? G5 mining probe. Okay. Not what I want, but good enough. going to assume is in this cave. Ant's nest. Oh. Okay, I see. This goes right under Cliffside Camp, if I'm correct. No, that's Cliffside Camp. Anyways, that might have actually added something. Nope. Only the secret areas. Alien Wreckage. I'm gonna run back to where my Skell is. Oh, there's two. There's this entrance. South Ant's Cave. Research Probe G6. There are two unexplored territories in this area. So, I will have to go over there at some point. That was where a G6 probe was, finally. Finally found one. Still haven't found any of my find. Let's go. This one's probably got something. I'll admit, the purpose of this is to run these areas. I'm essentially going all the way up and all the way down at this point. I have to run a fairly weird section though. Okay, hang on. Half of that. Just wanted to make sure before I did something. More Skells. Good, good. Always looking for Skell. If it gives me something other than the G8. You have to be careful because that will trigger. If I actually care about not getting into combat. Oh, Moses is the 4. Another quest I can do later.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
The only fit. Once again, I'm probably going to avoid certain spots until my Amadeus is actually back. So that spot right there, I'm not really going to trigger. Indigent nest. 2 here. According to the map, there should be one to my immediate left. Or like, yeah. Alien Wreckage. Nope, I am 57. Yeah, no, that's not us. Those are only alien containers, not Skells. Oh, there's something up here, though. That is an indigent nest. And then there's one over here. I doubt it. Anything. Yep, no. Skell. Oh yes, should be a remaining Vibrant that continues coming up after this, but after your quest is done. Rooney Cavern. Landmark. Abandoned container. Nothing. Figured I'd check in case they tried hiding something up there. Got 2 here. E4 probe. And more Skell wreckage. Another mining probe. Oh yes, the random Skell that's sitting right here. Wrong button, I'm hitting the B button. Doubt it has anything important. It's in a stupid spot. A G5 mining probe. There's one down there. Oh, I know the one that's up here. Atop the giant ring, scenic viewpoint. Yep, nope. Can't do that. There's a Skell in the ring. Guess what that was going on. 120,000 now. Yes, finding that does count. At least the Simius can't attack. Or be launched. I want to say this one here is also a higher up thing. No, it goes. Indigent. Biofield skill. Leave him back up. I kind of died to it though, so I'm not going to try. Well, let me just check. Yep. Nope. I still have to do this set. You used your mechanical field skill to analyze the treasure. Oh, that had a file on it, as well as an EX Boost 8. I have an EX Boost 20. But I think I'm currently still using and probably shouldn't. Hurry, quickly, before they find out! It's another... Oh. I'm gonna say it, it's starting to get annoying if I keep getting all these mining probes. Where the frick did they stick all the research? I know there's more than the traditional research. All the sets I have. It's not like they would just forget there was another set, right? Oh yeah, I got these already. That wasn't the one he was referring... That's referring to, though. This one is. And that's still another mine... Mining's useful. Yes, I could probably... If it consolidated the returns, yes. I probably could make enough of a return, something off that return, and say screw him, but it doesn't. Oh, the Welkins here can actually target me, so I should be careful. Guess there's some form of like treasure out on the field. Alright, got that. This one still has a treasure somewhere on the field. That's why this segment's glowing yellow.
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
No. Hey. Oh, it's This is all tyrant territory. Oh, Challenger approaches. Chapter 10. Little Rich Girl. Okay, that tells me where those go. Great Divide, which I can do finally. Present for Hope. Jesus Christ. Why is it all the way over there? That's probably what it was trying to tell me about, was the indigene dung. Check the metal rings and whatnot here. Not down there. That means it's gotta be someplace else. I think the next one is if I fall. Nope. Follow this path. Maybe? Okay. I'm gonna have to avoid, not get that for now. See if there aren't other treasures. Like this one. That's this treasure segment. I'm wondering if that treasure I was trying to get requires something. Ah. Ah. With all these other skulls, I'm not doing that now. I will trigger something. And I'm honestly not planning on doing Jared Fortress at the time being. Oh, hang on. Vehicle wreckage. Let's see what the vehicle's got. Another mining probe. Levitath. Oh, it's Levitath. I always thought it says Leviathan. I mean, they kind of look like a Leviathan, so. Yes. Thankfully, that can't destroy my Skell. That's pretty much all but one I can't get. All but the ones that I'm afraid to go after. Oh, hang on. I got a Skell. Okay, that's everything except Jair Fortress and that one beehive rock. Oh, the two ganglion fortresses. Grim Undertaking. Sun Kell Rises. Mayday. And the trading floor. All need to still be done. though. I'm about to get 240 material tickets. Okay. Since I'm curious. FN site 414. Because there are 2 unexplored areas. There we go. Found the entrance. Noctulant Spear Interior. Oh, we got some above 60. And Forest the Everqueen. Which appears to be a hanging Telephia. Oh god. This is dangerous. No, it is not dangerous. Okay. That just boosted my segment counter by 5. And that's one of the 2 that I need. Then becomes the next question. Where is the next item? Strange petrified tree. And not a lot of Noctilum is the strange petrified 4 trees. Ooh. Your love-struck kitty ears is the one there. feel like I need to get into the wall. Technically, the entrance was here, so... This area, I'm gonna say... These two... This 6. Are the spots I need to be looking at. Alien Wreckage. Nope, nope.
Finally, some real competition.
I would think a scenic spot would be up here, but that's not... doesn't seem to be. Hang on. Let me see the tallest. Because, yeah, it almost feels like I'm supposed to find a cave. And I'm just not. Just got flung because he rocked ran straight into that enemy. Let's warp up here. This one might be easier to find. No, this one is easier to... try and look through. At least the turbos are not super aggressive. I've never seen them actually attack. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's a G10 mining probe. I think this one's the other super high altitude areas.
Challenge accepted. Gravity slap! Melee powering up! Spinning! Time to buckle down. We'll put a assault on them! Waiting for victory is ours. Boy, I'm starving.
Okay. There we go. It's our rock. And... oh, because I don't have a thing there. Did I get any more? I did. When did I get the other G5 probe? Yeah, none of these are actually any good for... There's 32,000 right there. Till I can find another research probe that's actually supposed to go there. And did I get a booster probe? No. I'm close to one, I just haven't gotten it yet. Okay. Since I'm actually curious, though, what was the couple blueprints I got? Actually, I think I only got one, but same thing. What was the file? I assume it's a super web. And then I think I'll call it here. Dragoon Lance series. Devastating power of an aerial offense is now available in a Skell. When an high-altitude raid or orbital strike isn't an option, you can still rain destruction on your foes from above with this single unit. Not for use inside caves. Hang on. I kind of want to make it now, just to see if it causes me not to have issues. Oh, this is a full unit. Where a lot of the other ones only require the back, Dragoon Lance requires both back and shoulders. Slayer, Ultra Fauna level 7. I believe Ultra Fauna is technically what the Telethia are considered. By the way, has that mission updated? Nope, hasn't gone through yet. Of course, I finally get it. Once I think I'm done with the revenue stuff, because I know I have to do it, I'm thinking of just removing everything in this area and just making all this entire portion of Primordia all storage probes. I think I have enough to do that too. Yeah, I have 4. I can do all except this one, which I could probably put a booster or a duplicator for. And then probably start finishing up some of these areas that I can put another. Actually, since I have 132, the total was 130. And I did get some more. Ten out of 15. And this entire area, if I remember correctly, was all my 9s. Yeah, once I get them. So I think I had almost like a 70 or 80% total. I think that's gonna be it for today. Though, next time, next stream, I'm going to be dealing with hopefully the Manon ship. And should be able to do the entirety of Fog and Friar's quest line. So, yeah. And uh probably uh probably also get the King of Fear done if I can. Okay, so yeah, definitely uh need to do, well, let's, I might say Fog and Fries for later, just because I do technically need to keep I can't have Fog in my party initially to start, so that might be what partly it. Just to things up. Oh, technically, I can also do. Wish I paid attention to that stuff earlier. I can do Bose's second thing. Or final quest line, which does require a ask for level 46 as the recommended level, despite being over required level 37. So there is that. but, but anyways, that is going to be it for this session. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my utter confusion as I'm trying to figure out where quest treasure is and all the other quest lines. But that is going to be it. Thank you all so very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!